What is up, YouTube's Mountain Man Magic, and we got our first draft video for YouTube. I've done a handful of drafts, and they've all gone much less better than I was expecting. So I'm hoping that this one we can turn it around, especially since it is going up on YouTube. Arcades is pretty tough to pull off in Limited. Super fun card. Exclusion Mage, I like a lot. Psychic Symbiont, I like. Luminous Bonds is also in here as well. And I think the removal is what I want. Although I really do like Exclusion Mage. But I think I'm going to go with Luminous Bonds. Psychic Symbiont's good, but I feel like it's pretty tough to grab a 6-drop gold card first pick. Okay, and now what do we have here? We've got Gigantosaurus, which we should just slam. No, I'm kidding. Mega Stand, I really do like this trick quite a bit. But you don't typically grab tricks this early on in a draft. Bogart Brute, I've actually been pretty impressed with. A 3-drop, that's a 3-2 with Menace. It's usually pretty solid. As is Daggerback Basilisk. Lots of good combos with this card. Besides, I mean, Plummet's great for the sideboard. Totally Lost isn't bad. Goblin Instigator's pretty nice too. And if we want to be that aggro deck, I think this is the best card we can pick. I don't think it's actually the best card in this pack. I think Bogart Brute's actually up there, but I think I've been suffering the most because I'm not getting enough 2-drops, and that's what's really been costing me a lot of games. Now, Chaos Wand is a card that I think you slam into most decks, but if we're going white-red aggro, then we're not going to be... That is not going to work for us. So Gallant Cavalry is probably the best pickup. But with that said, we're not locked in with either of these cards. So I think I'm going to take the Wand because it's got the highest upside with what we could be doing. Okay. I like Draconic Disciple. It's nice that it gives you any color. It could work for us depending on what we're doing, but what else are we giving up in this pack if we take it? Rise from the Grave is pretty solid. Marauder's Axe, sure. Honestly, there's nothing else really exciting. Blood Divination can be good. If we end up in the black-red Sacrifice deck as well, it could be nice. But I think Disciple has the higher upside for us, especially giving us a little bit of fixing. This could work. Yeah, let's take the Disciple. What do we got going on? Another Blood Divination. I really like Dragon Egg. I really like Spark Tongue Dragon as well. And I think Spark Tongue is actually better just on a plain red. If we were in the black-red Sacrifice deck, Dragon Egg becomes better. Essence Scatter is really nice too. But I think we just take Spark Tongue Dragon. Magistrate's Scepter. I think this card is unplayable in Limited. So we're not taking it. What? There's no good red, so that's not very promising. Although we had a couple decent red cards in the last pack, so let's not jump to too big of a conclusion. I do like Bristling Boar quite a bit, though, and if we end up red-green, that could work out well for us. So let's take you. Druid of the Cowl, there's nice. There's a nice pickup. A little bit of ramp action. I'm not... Like, Trumpet Blast would be good, but we don't really know if we're going aggro quite yet. Ooh, the Symbiont Wield. No, that's a different one, right? This was in our pack. I don't know. Rabid Bite. I'm happy to take some removal. It is just quite good. Highland Game, Naturalize, or Plummet. I think Plummet for the sideboard first is better than any of those other tricks. Creatures. We'll take you. I think this was our Daggerback. Yeah, let's get this organized by color. I think we'll put Luminous Bonds over there just for now. All right, how's our curve looking? Stupendous. Rock's Oracle. I'm still mixed on this card. Like, I don't know if it's good or if it's, like, just a filler card. I mean, a 5-drop that's a 4-2 that draws you card isn't terrible. And, yeah, I think I'd actually rather have the Thornhide Wolves before I'd have an Oracle. Because I want something that can block, too. I mean, a 4-2, you're trading with potentially, like, a 1-drop, 2-drop. That's not ideal. An Oakenform could work if we end up wanting a bit more in the enchantment departments. We'll throw that in the sideboard. I'm not really tied into red by any means either, so this stuff's all kind of on the fringe. Lava Axe or Pyromancer? think we just take the 2-drop first. And we'll take the rare because why not? But not surprised to see it wheel all the way around because it's just a bad card. You got to invest 3 turns, almost 4 turns, to take 1 extra turn. So that's why it's pretty bad. Trumpet Blast is not a card that anyone wouldn't want. Wow, this is such a good pack for us. Dryad Green Seeker, and a Volley Veteran, and an Electrify, and a Rabid Bite. Whew. I honestly think Green Seeker is the best because it just gets you such good card advantage. But removal is so tough to pass as well. Like that's so gutting to pass 2-3 cards like this. But I think I just have to take Green Seeker. It's too good. Gets you too many cards. Like if you have this in your starting hand and you get it down and they don't just immediately remove it somehow, you're feeling pretty good about that game. What's nice too is we've got decent 2-drops. Now we can really focus on our curve. And wow, a Hungering Hydra. Man, removal, we could have been red-black and had a nice pickup here. Or I guess if we were red-black. Hieromancer's Cage. What was in this pack? It was an uncommon. And they didn't take... Our removal right now, unfortunately, is all white. And Hungering Hydra is a win condition. Ooh, that's unfortunate. But we'll take... I mean, it's just unfortunate that we're passing good cards. Not that we're getting good cards. Can't be upset about that. Gasbark Twins would be nice. How's our... Okay, let's go back to our curve. So we've got a 5-drop. Couldn't hurt to have a 7-drop, especially since we have a little bit of ramp. Got some fixing. Gutter Sniper probably not going to be too super stoked to be playing. I think we take the big baddie. And hopefully we can get one of these guys back. That would be really nice. Fingers crossed. Ooh, we get an Electrify. Wow, that's really nice to get one this late. Yeah, we'll slam that in. What? What is this doing in here? Is like everyone next to us playing non-red, non-white? Jeez. I mean, I think I'm just taking it because who knows? Maybe we get another... I mean, there's nothing that we're really passing here either. We take the Naturalize, the Growth, the Pyromancer, but this card is just... If we even get somehow close to splashing this, it's pretty good. Now, granted, yeah, I could really enjoy having a Naturalize for the sideboard. And I think that's probably the more disciplined pick. I can't believe this is in here this late. There's no way we're playing it though, right? All right, we're going to take the disciplined pick. We're taking the Naturalize for the sideboard. I can't believe I just did that. What could have been? Druid of the Horns. We've got 1 enchantment so far in our pool of cards. And a Dreadmaw's not bad. This card could be good and become much better if we get more enchantments, but there's really not many. I don't know what's in red, but green, we could maybe get a couple more. You know what? Yeah, let's take our Druid of the Horns. Let's see how that goes. Ooh, a Thorn Lieutenant. Okay, well, green is definitely feeling a little open, to say the least. Ooh, see, that's okay. I would suspect we would end up wanting more than 1 Plummet before we would want more than 1 Naturalize. And we're not, I think, as crazy hasty of a deck that we would want the Motivator, so I think I'm going to take the 2nd Plummet for the sideboard. Catalyst Elemental, I just haven't been super impressed with, although it did help me win 1 game. But it was a pretty, happenstance type of scenario. Okay, we'll take... Oh, I didn't mean to put that in the sideboard. We'll take you this time. And I think we actually take the enchantment here because it makes our other cards all kinds of good. Given Stuff Trample is a little good, I'd say. Sure, we'll take the Elemental for the sideboard. Wow, okay. Take the Invoke the Divine. So, like, no one's in white this draft, apparently. Another rare as the last card in the pack. Save the land, of course. All right, fingers crossed. What are we getting? Pack 3. Anything exciting? Oh, who are we drafting with? Let's check that out. A Bengineer. Man, white. Oh my goodness. Uper. Wizards of the Coast coverage, Toby H. Mountain Man Magic. Hey, that's us. Siley and Dragath. Dragoth. A Murder. Bristling Boar. A Rejuvenator is actually pretty nice for us, but I'm wondering, is Valiant Knight worth splashing? And the answer is no, because it doesn't really do anything for us. We don't have any knights. Rejuvenator will help us ramp into our big baddies. Not too upset about that. Wow, do I want a second Disciple or another Electrify? And a Rejuvenator, jeez. I think this has the best chance of wheeling, not that that's why I'm going to pick whatever cards I'm going to pick. Man, a Johnny's Primate too. Whew. But I think we're taking the Electrify. It's always good to have removal. I think this card is quite good. In our deck, we're going to have a few cards that activate it. And if we get it out there, we're doing work with it. We've already got 15 creatures. I think we're pretty solid in that department. I think we just need something that helps us not get ran over, and card advantage would be one of those things. So we'll take you. Ooh, Vigilant Baloth. Oh man, this is a great pack for us. Wow. Another Rabid Bite. I like Reclamation Sage because it's two things in one. Now granted, it being a 3-drop is not the most exciting thing in the world. And Vigilant Baloth can really close out games for you. Rabid Bite. What do we have? One Rabid Bite. We have 2 Electrifies. So we're not completely destitute of removal. And the Basilisk, which actually works really well with Rabid Bite. I'm kind of tempted to take the Reclamation Sage here, because I don't think we're going to lose just straight up creatures, but we're going to lose if they have flyers, if they have something that enchants and boosts their stuff. I think we take the Sage here. This could be completely wrong. No, you know what? We'll take Baloth. I'm going to take Baloth because I think I want a little bit more on the top end. A Crucible of Worlds. Okay. Are you worth anything? If you're worth something, I'll probably... Oh, wait, there's Vinemare. We can't pass up Vinemare, especially since we do have a couple enchantments. We're taking Vinemare. This is not very exciting. Maybe Manalith ends up working for us. We'll throw you in just to see how it looks. Another Rejuvenator. I don't mind. We're not playing... I don't think any of this stuff. Would we want a 4-drop or a 5-drop? Yeah, again, like nothing here is super exciting. Does Axe do anything for us? I don't think so. Do we need any reason to splash black? I don't think so. We will take the foil card. Because why not? Alright, so nothing really wheeled to us, which is unfortunate. Sure Strike. Sure. Okay, Centaur Courser's not bad. We gotta make some cuts though. What are we cutting? I don't think we need Manalith. Ooh, these are playable for us. Our curve looks fairly solid. We could use a little bit of ramp, but I don't think we do. I think the trick is going to help us more. I've already got 19 creatures, so okay, this deck feels okay. I'm sure there's a couple picks that I really could have gone one way or the other on, but right now I'm not feeling too sad about this. I want to play Chaos 1 because I want to see how it does. Hungering Hydra's a nice card to have. So I feel like our top end's fairly strong. We've got a good curve. We've got some removal. That's probably the biggest sad thing, is that we don't have a whole bunch of removal. But we got to cut 3 things. Let's separate creatures and non-creatures. I don't think we're playing 19 creatures. Is it worth playing our Druid of the Horns if we only have really one enchantment? Let's take out the growth. Talon's just +1/+1 and trample, but we can get it back. And our big baddies already have trample, so maybe this isn't what we want. And we take out the Druid of the Horns. How does that look? I think that's pretty solid. Let's add basic lands. 5 and 12. No, not with a. I think we do 10-7. No, I want to do 9-8. Do I want to do 9-8? Yeah, I want one more mountain. Because we don't really have any double, I mean, the Vine Mare, yeah, but we don't have double green till turn 5, and with 2 Rejuvenators, a Draconic Disciple, I'm not as worried about getting the double of any color. I'm more concerned about just having one of each. So, we're going to run with this. Let's see how it goes, and we'll see you in the first game. Here we go, game 1. We're up against Sticko, and this is a keepable hand. Unfortunately, we can't really do anything till turn 3, which is... Oh, no. I didn't realize I was going first. Please do not let me pass. I accidentally hit 6, assuming it was their turn. Whew, that would have been all bad, my friends. Now please don't play a 1-drop. Okay, that's not terrible. Because being on the play and not having something till turn 3 is not as bad as being on the draw and not having anything till turn 3. So fingers crossed. Ooh, no turn 2-drop for them. Okay. Nice. We play a Rejuvenator. Let's get some ramp going. Please don't whiff. We will take... Wow, okay. I'm not too upset about that because it gets rid of 4 land. We don't even need one more. We've got everything we need for our hand, so that's pretty strong. That's a little annoying, but we got Electrify. We've got a Spark Tongue. Okay, I think the best play would be playing our Thornhide Wolves, and then we could even have next turn, if we don't draw land, we can play Instigator and Chaos Wand. So I think we do that. And just pass. Mentor of the Meek. That's a good card to electrify. Do they want to attack? The answer is, survey says, no. Oh, our other electrify. Okay, well, yeah, we're just getting rid of this. In case they have some type of trick or something that keeps it on the board. We can't have that. Begin combat. We definitely attack with our wolves here. Like, if they mind rot us, I'll be very sad. But right now I'm feeling fairly confident because we got some decent gas in our hands. We're winning the race on the board as it is right now. But we got to see what they got. What do they got? Ooh, a Death Baron. Okay. Not bad. So what I think we do here is Chaos Wand and Goblin Instigator. So let's go to combat. And the reason I want to get Chaos Wand down, although if they have Skeleton Archer in hand and then they just ping this, that would be really unfortunate. That's true. Because maybe that's why they played Death Baron, was to be able to play Archer next turn. But even still, I still think we have enough enough gas that we can win. Even if they get really good value out of that combo. So let's see how this goes. I may end up paying for it here. We shall see. Like if they just slam Skeleton Archer, then I could know maybe that was their big reason for keeping this hand. We'll see. Oh, they didn't play it right away. They missing land drops. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. I feel like they have Strangling Spores, and that's why, because that's one of the few instant things. Or they want to try and block. Yeah, what are they going for here? What's nice is we can attack and then use Electrify in response. Or maybe they're going to like double block Explosive Apparatus. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Block. No blocks, just taking the damage. Okay. End combat. Main. I guess we just play down Vinemare or Spark Tongue. Why would they not block? Could they have the Cleansing Nova where they're just gonna wipe our board and start over and try to win the race that way? That's actually what I'm thinking right now, is they're just waiting on that second white mana. I think that's okay. Like, we still have plenty of ammunition, and Vinemare can't be blocked by black creatures. So if they don't have that, we win next turn. Well, we don't win next turn, but we can almost win next turn. They're poking something. That was it. They used their Explosive Apparatus to kill our 1/1. Got it. Got it. Just waiting on you, brew. I mean, this hand worked out pretty ideal. We drew the mana we needed. We ramped to our 5-drop, and we've been able to apply pretty good pressure. That is interesting. I mean, I get it. They're just... Oh, it does give him Death Touch because of... Oh, that's a nice little combo. All right, I can dig it. It's still not going to really save them, I don't think. What do we draw? Okay, we get our 6th land. That's nice. Is there any way we can win this turn? If we electrify this... No. It's just going to allow them to chump block. But if we electrify it, then they don't get to kill anything with Goblin Instigator. So I think that's what we do. And then let's just swing life away. I'll attack with all creatures. I'll leave one guy back. Well, why? Okay, let's see. They jump here, or they double block, and they take 4, 5, 6. At the most... Nah, I still think we just keep... who cares? What's the worst that could happen? We throw the game away? I don't know. But I would probably double block the Vinemare. Interesting. They're just going to chump the Vinemare. Oh, they can't with that. Duh. Duh. Okay, so they take 4. Which means they lose next turn if they don't have a blocker for Vinemare. And that doesn't upset us one bit. Plus we can play Spark Tongue next turn. Ooh. What do you got? They're still mana screwed, so that's at least... Oh, are they? No, they got to 5. They're just waiting on maybe that second white. Not bad. Not bad. But unfortunately, they still... Oh, now they're night token can, so that's true. That's not too shabby. Yep, we'll take 4 flying. Okay, we're not exactly out of the woods here yet. Let's go to combat. Attack. Actually, we could try and Chaos Wand to just find some removal for them, but I think I'd rather slam down Colossal Dreadmaw, because they're going to, at the very least, 1. And then I don't suspect... I mean, there is removal. There's definitely removal that could work for this. If we draw 1 more land, we can play Spark Tongue with a little kicker ability. Doesn't matter. All right, we got game 1. Very nice. They had some flyers. Do we want to sideboard in a Plummet for that annoying... And they had enchantment too. Do we want to get rid of a creature for something like a Plummet? I think so. What do we got? We got a 3/3. Got Colossal Majesty. We didn't really run out of gas, which was nice. Maybe we get rid of this card and we throw in a Plummet. Let's try that. Let's do it. Mulligan to 6 or keep? We will keep. They choose not to play first again. I think that's a mistake. Now, granted, we do need to draw some gas because we're a little hurting on board. Yep, that's fine. It's not exactly gas, but it is something. But no turn 2 drops. So we're not exactly punishing them for letting us go first. But we're also not falling behind here. And if they have a turn 3 flying vampire thing, another Mentor the Meek, that's a bummer. Because that we don't have removal for quite yet. We do have a Bristling Boar, so here goes nothing. Power 2 or less. You may pay 1 if you do draw a card. Hey, they can pay 1 and draw a card. That is unfortunate for us. Ooh, they're a 3-color deck. Interesting, interesting. Upkeep. Begin combat. Okay, so I just want to attack my boar because it can only be blocked by 1 creature. Oh, actually, maybe I don't want to do that because now they just block, they get a 2/2, and they get to draw another card. That's probably pretty dumb of me. But it's going to happen at one point, and I'm not going to wait all game for them to be tapped out to stop them from drawing 1 card. I don't think that helps us win. Yeah. He's like, do I not block? No, I'm going to block. Ooh, or he could even shock my boar, which would be a bummer. Don't think they're doing that though. Nope, they're just going to draw mass cards and win that way. Okay. We could get a 4/4 down with Hungering Hydra, or we play our Spark Tongue flyer. I think we go with that. I don't mind holding on to Hungering Hydra a bit more, and I think this just keeps putting pressure on them. All right. 1, 2. Ooh, very nice card for them. Gives all their creatures Death Touch, which does not help us. Okay, man, I'm surprised they've drawn both of their like bomb rares in their starting hand apparently, so not too shabby. I mean, we do have a flyer, which is nice, but the unfortunate thing is, part of me says we attack because it's going to get rid of, it'll be a 4-3 for their 3-3 death touch, which isn't terrible actually. So let's do that. Let's begin combat. It's definitely not good value, especially when they're drawing so many more cards and we're trading off cards for their, token bonus value. That's no bueno. But I still think we win this game by just running them over. We've got 6. We'll play out our 6-drop and call it a day. Hopefully they don't keep drawing skeletons or zombies. Oh, that's backbreaking. That is backbreaking indeed. Yep. 'Tis unfortunate. Oh my goodness. So like everything hinges on them having that. Okay, so this is nice. Rabid bite that. Get that out of here. We get a 3-3 down. We've stabilized a little bit. There could be an argument for hitting Mentor of the Meek, but there's just no way. If they keep everything out with Death Touch, there's no way we can run them over. So, as a result, we get rid of their big bad guy. Now they play Macabre Waltz or the Open the Graves, whatever it is, and we're really hurting. Do we accept the trade of the 3-3? I say no, because if they can bring it back into play, we're really hurting. And unless they play something, I mean, this gives us a decent attack into them. Or they could play something like, wait for it. They could play something like, we don't know what they're splashing the red for, do we? No, see, that's the card I was wondering if they had, the Reassembling Skeleton, because now it's just a non-stop card draw engine. Man, this is really unfortunate. Oh, junk. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. So right now we're just hoping to win the race on the ground. I mean, it's something. It is definitely something. Okay. Yeah, we keep the 3-3 back because it keeps their 2-2 and 1-1 back. At least the Lieutenant's a decent blocker here. And actually, maybe we could block. I mean, they have 5 cards in hand, so it's going to be pretty hard to win this game regardless, just because we couldn't get rid of both of their bomb rares. And we pretty much lose now. We don't have many outs. I don't know what else we could possibly draw. They're not attacking, though. Okay, well, I appreciate you giving me the chance to draw out of this. I didn't, but it's, it's still there. Yeah, our starting hand was not bad. They've just had essentially making all of your creatures into removal spells, having recursion for them, having them give you more cards. That's not bad. And Open the Graves and Reassembling Skeleton is a really nice combo as well. I don't know why they're not being more aggressive. Especially since they played Open the Graves. Why not just swing away with everything but Mentor? There's Skymarch Bloodletter. Isn't that fun? No other plays, really? Okay. Hey, we finally found a card that we need. I don't know if it's going to help. It's like 5 turns too late, but we got it. they get their token, but at least they don't completely keep drawing cards nonstop forever. They've got plenty of land this turn. I wonder what are they waiting for? Okay. Now they're doing it. Yeah, like I don't mind. Well, they're going to get a 2/2, right? It's better that we just take the damage and hope that we can draw something big. Because we had a lot of our big creatures. And unfortunately, I don't know what power really is still left in our deck. Yeah, and they're not running out of gas. Okay, they're just zombies galore. And we're lands galore, so I could just keep them in my hand, but on the same hand, yeah, there's really no way we come back from this. All right. Very nice. Yeah, we'll just take it, because the menace can't really stop it enough to keep going. Okay. Naturalize could work for that one enchantment. But the issue is just... Actually, Sure Strike might be really nice here because now they can't death touch us. There's a smart move. Now we're thinking. And I think we get rid of... Do we just not play the plummet? I don't think we're going to lose to them having a flyer. Famous last words. But right now I'm not as worried about that. We have 18 creatures though. Jeez. Jeez. I still think that works for us. Maybe Chaos Wand's just not what we want. And we keep the plummet in. Or we go with something like a Talons. We've still got our 17 lands. Oaken form. Bring Majesty back in. Because if they do just try and stall the board out, we'll see. Come on, and then you give us this. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is... It's keepable. Do we want the land? Right now I'm going to say no because we have no use for it. If they have their like 2 rares in their hand again, I'm going to be so excited. They kept 7. Electrify, that is a good sign. They take 2. Oh, I have to choose the player. I could have targeted myself. Who knows? And they didn't have turn 1 explosive apparatus, so that's cool. I'm just happy to see that we have one of our removal spells in hand. Okay. Yeah, first things first, we will attack. Yep. End combat, and we'll play Green Seeker. Now it's our turn to have massive card advantage, right? I believe. Are they missing land drops? I'm not blocking. Wow, it would appear that they're missing land drops. Wait. Okay, we're not attacking. We are going to play Thorn Lieutenant and say go. And maybe Thorn Lieutenant was the better turn 2 play. It probably was. That was probably a misplay on my part. Oh, not trying to cap lock. Sorry. They kept a 2-lander. They're getting punished for it. I don't really think it's something that... Are you? What? Okay. I don't think I've ever seen someone this salty before. What is that? Okay. I'm gonna tap this and look for a land. Hey, look, we get it. Although that's dumb, because if they play a plains and then take vengeance on it, that was kind of a mishap on my part, but not really a big deal. I'm not really worried about playing Electrify, although we could attack. All right, this dude's salty, I get it. Yeah, like even though they don't have great, they're running out of mana, we gotta get pressure on them, and I don't know the best way to do that. Because I don't want to attack, because if they do have Death Baron or whatever's in hand, then we're really hurting. So I think right now we just keep hoping that we draw gas. What is this dude yelling about? Wow, this dude is mad. Okay. I don't get it. Okay. Can you mute someone? How do you mute someone? Block. Alright, honestly, I don't care that much to try and figure it out. Are they going to attack? Probably not. And combat main. Tap and look for land. Nope. Okay. Alright, so on turn 7, we get our Gas Bark Twins down, which is nice. I could Rabid Bite here, and that at least gets rid of their token, and then we can... yeah, like, why? My biggest concern is if they Mind Rot us, then we're all kinds of done for. So I think we just pass. I can't punish them. That's the worst part here, because they have a hand clearly full of gas if they were willing to keep a 2-lander. They got their 3rd. They got their Bloodletter. Okay, they're happy campers now. See, look at them. Look at them. Look how happy they are. This is why you don't get super salty, because they're still doing just fine. End combat. They're not doing anything. Let's look at our top card. It is not a land, but it is a good combo with Rabid Bites. I actually want to see if we can hit a land so that I can play Gas Bark. We did. Very nice. Okay, and now we can start doing some crazy stuff. Okay. Look, they're winning right now. Another 3-drop. Oh my goodness, what are you talking about? Bro, I don't understand. After what you've written. I said I've been there too. I'm just trying to say, bro, we've all been there. Life goes on. But Sticko is Saltio. After what you've said to me. How dare you? I think... So we could play Daggerback and then Rabid Bite something and then attack. Or we could just attack and hold up Electrify in case they try and do some shenanigans. I think we do that. So let's attack first. Attack. And do we attack with the 2-3? I think so, just to Try and get their stuff off the board. See what they got going on. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Damage, they go to 12, and combat main. And we say go. So granted, I mean, we got lucky this game that they got so mana screwed. Hey, look, they're yelling more. They've gone insane. Now they're insane with laughter. It is pretty surprising that they went like 5-6 turns and only drew 1 land. I have 3 white cards and 1 red. Obvi drew all of them. Obvi, bro. All I can say is I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not really sorry because it's not like I did it to them, but hey, excited to be starting off 1-0, it appears. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, it's a sign of good things to come for us. I'm enjoying the red-green deck. It seems pretty fun. Tell me you're going to make me sit here for 10 minutes. Since I owned you. Okay. So we had mana problems. Not as bad. No. What happened the first game? First game we won. Second game they won. And I mean, their deck worked out really well second game. They had both their rares out. They got good card advantage. They had Death Touch and everything. Good that such players keep playing Magic. Easy money. I don't understand why they're so salty. But we'll see you in game 2. All right, what is up? We are in game 2. We're on the play. It would appear, fingers crossed, we had a good keeping hand. We do not. So we will mulligan. And, I mean, it's keepable. Not ideal. They had to mulligan to 6 as well. Yeah, we'll keep you on top. You're a turn 4 play. Why not? Upkeep. Play land. Say go. Another black deck. Okay. I think I've played black decks, I think 6 matches in a row, 5 matches in a row now, which is pretty impressive. People are just really digging the zombie theme. Like that 2/2 right there. Okay. Okay. All right. More beefcakes. Little ramp action. Pretty happy to see that. We will take 2 damage here. Because we need the ramp, because without it we can't play our creatures. And another zombie. Alright. Yeah, let's play you. Cast. And say go. They missed a land drop, so that's a bummer. It works to our benefit, but still a bummer. Oh, they missed 2 land drops. Okay. First, let's go to combat. Attack. Chump block. No chump block. They just take 5 damage. Okay. And I think we play another 5-drop and say go. This is a pretty ideal start for us. No joke. This makes me feel good because it makes me feel like we're actually doing something right when in reality we're just winning because our opponents aren't actually playing the game of Magic. They get to watch us play the game of Magic. But notice how this guy is not flying off the handle. That is nice to see. Do they take 9 here? Do they chump block? They take 9. Okie dokie. Main. Play this. Keep Electrify up. Pretty glad we did that because it gets that land out of our way and hopefully gets us to draw something a bit more powerful. And we win because they can't draw land. Hooray, we did it. We have no idea what they're really trying to do besides be black, blue, and go wide with 2/2s. Although black, blue doesn't normally go wide. So, fingers crossed we can just have another quick win and then play for a trophy. That'd be pretty phenomenal. Black, blue could be pretty solid against us. Although hopefully we don't get milled to death, because we should be able to apply enough pressure and break through whatever walls they throw up. Time will tell on that front, though. They choose to play first. Ooh, definitely keeping this hand. Turn 2, Dryad, green. Yep, that's a good card for you. Turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. We're curving out fairly well here, as are they, though. Yep, we take 2. All right, not too much more land. I think we're pretty good in the land department. No, we're not trying to play that. Sorry. And I'm not blocking, so if they attack for 4, I'm taking the 4. Because they could have Plague Mare or whatever it is. I'm not giving up my green speaker. Just ain't happening. Ooh, Marauder's Axe. That's not too impressive. All right, a little bit of a flood action. But we got this guy out now. Hopefully this will stop us flooding. Here we go. For 2 Menace, not a bad play. Do they attack? They do not. We're gonna look at the top card. Okay, Basilisk. Upkeep, main. Hey look, more land. Actually, well, speaking of your upkeep, right? So right now that's nobody. So let's get the creature down and say go. Because we're not going to run out of gas here as quickly as they will, having a Majesty on the board. Now they could start throwing the axe on stuff. We could start having to trade. But even throwing an axe on a 4/2 is not going to do much for them. But if they have removal and then we have to give up our green speaker, that will be a bit of a bummer. All right, come on. Can we get through this turn without losing all of our board? Okay, they are equipping it. I can respect that. They're going to get to kill 2 things. Because I don't think we can afford to take 6 here. But I also don't think we can afford to lose all of our creatures. And the problem is if we flood out from here on out, we're pretty done for. So that's why it has me not wanting to get rid of everything right now. But I think, no, I think we go for the trade here. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Hit okay. Hope they don't have a trick in hand. Look at the top card. It's a land. Okay, so you saved us from that. No response. Okay. That's not backbreaking. Say okay. Okay. And we're back. Okay, so we had to trade off a creature for their creature. They've got a board state, and we're potentially going to lose. But our Spark Tongue is quite good here. We're getting there. We're so close to stabilizing. 3, 6. We're one short of being able to... Oh, no. That's not good. So we need 8, and we've got 7. Ooh. That's a bummer. And we can't... Well, we have to play Spark Tongue because if we don't, we die. So there's that. And we can't play Rejuvenator. So maybe we get to live one more turn. This game is on a knife's edge. Now black just has so many options to finish us off for 3 damage, which is a bit unfortunate. Or they just have a bounce spell. Okay. Yeah, well, no, wait, we lose either way because they have 4 creatures. But they... Oh, if they would have put it on their flyer, that's what I was thinking. But they didn't. And we have to block... Yep. And we can't really block with the flyer because then we lose next turn for sure. I mean, we lose next turn regardless. So we will block there. We need 2 good playables. Perfect. Okay. Wait, because this gives it... That's attacking. Yeah, so we can get 3 creatures out. They throw that on. Yeah. Oh, buddy. Okay. So they've got a decent amount of equipment. So I think we throw Naturalize in. They have like a flyer, so I don't think it's necessarily worth throwing a Plummet in. But I think we get rid of Chaos Wand and submit the deck. Yes, we want to play first. Please, a good keepable hand. Yes, we will keep this hand. Another turn 2, into turn 3, into turn 4, into potential turn 5 if we can draw mountains. Oh boy. No 2/2 zombie. Alright, good. Now I'm going to play the mountain because that allows us to potentially have mana for Spark Tongue turn 5. Okay. Alright, we're a little strong on the land department. But in a way it's kind of nice because we're going to hopefully be able to draw cards from turn 4 onwards. Oh, that's unfortunate. Man, we're getting unlucky with our opponent always drawing their big bomb win condition early. Land, it is a land, okay. Upkeep, draw. Hey, look, more land. All we need is Electrolyze, and we're going to be a happy camper. Even a Rabid Bite. Any of our removal, we're feeling good about ourselves. Unfortunately, their deck is working exactly as they would hope as well. We take another 3 here. What else they got? Sky March Bloodletter, okay. Almost passed. Yeah, you're not doing much good for us, unfortunately. Get to draw an extra card this turn, though. What is it? Not exactly what we're looking for. I think we have to keep this in hand. Well, no, because it's going to stop their flyer. And we would need 3 more turns, and we're not going to survive 3 more turns taking all that damage. So, well, actually what we could do is play both of these out. Have chump blockers for this. I think that's okay. Let's do that. Let's play you. Target you. Main. We can attack with our 4/3, right? Because I can only block with 1. If they have the target creature gets -X/-X, I'll be a bit sad. But I think we got to put some pressure on them. No blocks. Okay. So we got chump blockers. We're taking 2 in the air, and we're trying to stabilize. They take 4 and draw 4. Okay. I'm not super upset about that, actually. Ooh, now they're keeping their 3/3 back. And they didn't attack with their flyer. Okay. Wow. Just wow. 3/6. Oh, did I not use my Dryad? Whoops, that was not smart. Okay, we're not attacking either. That was a big mess up on my part, because it very well could have gotten us the removal we needed to not fall behind so bad. But 2 more turns, we can get rid of their Death Baron, which is potentially game-winning, game-saving. They also have 7 cards in hand, and that is a big card. Yep. I'm actually more concerned about the Symbiont now. Yeah. Yeah. If they attacked, I was like, ooh, I'll triple block it happily. Alright. Since I missed it last turn. Ooh, that's a great draw for us. We got the card we need. Ooh, 7. I think we play Dreadmaw. My issue is if they mind rot us or something like that, then we're really hurting. Because we don't really have any answers to their flyer or their death touch. So I think what we do is electrify this, attack with our boar. No, hold on. Yeah, so this forest gets us our kicked Spark Tongue. It's not kicked, but you know what I mean. Electrify is nice because it's going to get rid of something of theirs. Colossal Dreadmaw is just a huge threat that they have to deal with. Actually, let's play Dreadmaw, because then we win the race. If they try and mind rot us, we still win the race. And we could attack with our boar, but then we're just trading off for this 3/3. Although we could attack with the boar, they block, we electrify this. We kind of get it like a free 2-for-1 type deal. We're taking 5 in the air next turn though. Is that okay? Yeah, that's okay. Let's do that. I think that's okay. Begin combat. Attack with the boar. They're gonna block with the death touch. We electrify the Death Baron. And we say go. So they've got 2 flyers on board, which is good. They've got a handful of cards, and I think we keep the Spark Tongue if they do mind rot us. Or they play something massive. Meteor Golem, that's not what we want to see. What are they targeting? That's a good target. I can respect it. Begin combat. They're not attacking. Whew. That is good for us. I think they're playing a bit too passive, in my opinion. Okay. 5. Yes. You want to shoot your other flyer down. Begin combat. And like, honestly, I don't mind attacking with this because it's either going to trade for their other 3/3 and now hopefully I can play bigger stuff than they can. It's going to be tough because they just have so many cards in hand. So that's rough. But I think we've stabilized as best we can. Now that is unfortunate. Especially if they... Ooh, that is unfortunate. Okay, you know what? I want to look at the top card of my library. It's an Electrify. Wow. Okay, so we're not going to block. We'll block the knight. Yeah, but we'll take 4 flying. Is that it? And that guy, okay. All right, without hesitation. Oh, that's only 3. I want it to just be 3 though. If we take 4 again in the air, we're pretty much dead. Or no, we're not. What am I talking about? If we take 4 next turn, is there any way we somehow lose? Because I'm wondering if I play Dreadmaw and just say go. And then that way we've got great attacks for the next turn. And then if we draw land, we can do 2 things. Oh, wait, let's do this. Ooh, okay, see, now we're being smart. Look at us doing smart things. Jeez. I'm trying to throw the game away right now. Begin combat. Jeez. Do we attack for 1? 3, 6, 9. I say no, because they're gonna throw that sword on something, and I want to make sure I got chump blockers right now. Now, if they mind rot us or they get us to discard Colossal Dreadmaw, I will be very sad. Because if they have that flying guy, our problem's going to be that they can throw the sword on it, and then we're hurting. Four-2 Menace isn't actually all that bad. We're still taking some decent damage, though. Because we can throw the 2 1/1s in front of the 4-2, potentially soon to be 6-2. If they throw the sword on the 2-2, it doesn't do much for them. Or they could play 2 4-2 Menace creatures, and we're just not very happy about that, are we? Naturalize is a nice draw. Because we're going to play you. We're going to go to combat. Going to attack for 3. They cannot block. And then we keep Naturalize up to get rid of their sword. How convenient is that? That's pretty nice. In response, no more sword. Unless they have like a cancel, and then we're really hurting. But they don't. Okay. They got land. They got that. Oh, I'd much rather them have that instead of getting to go wider, because that does not do much for us. Ooh, they stop us in the air. That's a big deal. That is a big deal. Oh, that's not what we want to see. Oh boy. Because we're taking 4 in the air, so we're almost on a 2-turn clock here. So what happens if we attack with everything? We've got 7, 8, 9. We've got 6 creatures. Okay, we've got 6 creatures. They've got 4. So at a minimum, they're taking 2. If we attack with this, they have to absorb all 6 of it, which means it's getting triple blocked. If it gets triple blocked, then we're getting through with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we got them. Right? Because they can only absorb, or an ideal block. No, I think we win. Begin combat, right? We've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 power. The most they can absorb is not all of it. Yeah, attack with all creatures. Ooh! Oh, we pulled it off. Math is hard. Oh my goodness. We actually get to play for a trophy. I'm excited to finally go and win my first 2 games. That's the first time I've won my first 2 out of like the 6, 7 drafts I've done. But finally getting one up on YouTube. We'll see you in the next game playing for that trophy. All right, what is up, YouTubes? We're playing for the trophy. Luck has been on our side thus far, and we're hoping it doesn't run out now. And yeah, this is a keepable hand. 2-drop into 4-drop. Ooh, we're up against white. So it's not immediately black, which is nice. Because every deck that we've played this far has been pretty threatening. Well, okay, so this makes me feel like we're throwing Naturalize in, because they're probably trying to make this into a 5-5, like, next turn. Which is no bueno for us. We'll see what happens. Please don't play your annoying 1-3 guy. Hey, you played the annoying 1-3 guy. And now we're on a 5-turn clock, although we're only going to take, like, 10 damage from this thing, so that's cool. Because we can Rabid Bite this thing with our Bristling Boar, assuming we can actually get to that turn. Hey, Hydra, you're back. Okay, there we go. Fingers crossed they don't bounce this. Fingers crossed. Look, we've taken 10 damage, and it's only turn 3, 4. Isn't that fun? And they get to gain life now. Yay. If they have another one of these things, I'll be amazed. Okay, here we go. You kill this. Go away. You punk ass. Begin combat. Attack. End the combat. We could play Hydra for 2. I don't think that's worth it. We're hoping for another mountain. We were lucky enough to draw our removal. But I think Naturalize is a 100% play. Okay, that's actually, you know, I'm not too upset about that. Like, it's a bummer, for sure. But they're playing removal on our not necessarily premier creatures. So we could play Hungering Hydra as a 5-5. Or we could play it a 3-3. I think we play out the 5-5. Because what is this? 4, 5, 6. We're 1 mana away from this, and then we got Spark Tongue. And I don't really want this sitting in our hand longer than it necessarily needs to be. Done. Yeah, I think a 5-5 is a pretty good card. And it's nice because it can only be blocked by 1 creature. That is not nice, because now they just took our big creature. Okay, that's promising. And we'll say go. They've had a pretty ideal curve out, but as have we. And if we draw another mountain, then we can kill this stupid sky scanner. Now if they have like a luminous bonds or another thing for this, then I'm gonna be real sad. And it cannot be blocked by red creatures. Okay, that's, I mean, it's good for them. Not ideal for us, but it's good. Because now they can double block our gas spark twin. Ooh, and they cannot double block our gas spark twin. Spark tongue dragon. Okay. Yes. And we will kill. I think we just killed the 2/3. Like, yeah, you gain some life, but I think I'd rather you gain life, and now I can attack with my 7/7 rather safely. Because it has trample, that makes me all kinds of happy, warm and fuzzy inside. And we've got a chump blocker for the 5/5 for at least a turn. Maybe they're running out of gas. We will find out here soon enough. Begin combat. Attack. Thing is, if we attack and they like bounce this or do something really annoying, or can they flash? I don't know if they can flash anything in. They could have some pump spells, and that would be unfortunate. Like if they have the +1/+0 and indestructible, I'm gonna be really sad. Waiting to pay costs. Yep, that's a bummer. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Ha! Whoops. Whoops. Now they've got a monster creature. I haven't even played Hydra. I didn't even realize it keeps getting bigger, but that's like a really... It's like a really good card. Man. That's really nice that they get to play with it. We've got chump blockers for it, though. So, yeah, it is going to eventually kill us. But on the same hand... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Isn't that nice for you? We will block with your dumb artifact creature. Man, we had a really good curve out, but they just happen to have an even better starting, more synergistic hand. It happens. Okay, this would normally be a phenomenal draw, but right now it's like kinda not. Alright, do we have any tricks that we can put into our deck that can get us out of this situation? Like, we don't have anything that... Oh, you know what would help is making sure that we have our Basilisk and Rabid Bite. Like, removal's crushing us here, because, I mean, that was the best card on the planet for them to switcheroo ever. So me being a little greedy and just trying to get a big card out without knowing what's in their deck really came back to bite us. This will get us a 5/5 flying dragon creature. I don't think that's bad. I have to wait till next turn to get it, but we'll have it. Yeah, that switcheroo. Whew. Best switcheroo thus far in the history of M19. And I think they're just like... No, they're not flooded. They're doing just fine. Okay, we will block. We'll go for that trade. Does it work? It does. We take 4. Hooray. Surprised they didn't attack with Sky Scanner, because they don't need to, because they got lethal on board. Yeah, not too shabby of a curve out for them into just non-stop action. Wow, that switcheroo. I'm going to keep saying it because it was just so impressive. Ooh, here we go. Let's see what happens. Chaos Wand, return Hungering Hydra to our hand. Let's do it. Give us a bounce spell. They have no other spells in their deck. We whiffed on the Chaos Wand? Oh my goodness. Get out of here. Okay, we're just going to concede the game before we attack with all creatures. Begin sideboarding. Alright. Plummet. Yes, plummets, because they've got tons of annoying creatures, and I think our 2-drops just aren't... We don't really need 2-drops against this deck. They're super slow and annoying. I think we go for... Like, Chaos Wand can work, but there's literally 2 cards in their deck that it's going to hit. So that's not helping us. We're hoping to hit our removal. I didn't see any enchantments that we need to really get rid of. Yeah, they had the 1 artifact, but that's whatever. They didn't have any bounce, though, either. So we don't have to worry about getting 2 for 1 if we want to go the enchantment route. But I think we just keep as much removal. Fingers crossed we can curve out. And they don't get a switcheroo. Yeah, basically we're not playing... Yeah, we don't play Hungering Hydra if they haven't played switcheroo yet. I like Titanic Growth because if they do try and think, oh, I can just pump my stuff and at least survive till next turn, we have a decent amount of trample that Titanic Growth could hopefully help us win. I think, well, is it better than Sure Strike, though? I think so. I think so, that's why I put it in first. And we will keep this hand. Sign to mulligan. Was it 5? Okay, they had to go to 6. They kept 6. Do they scry to the top or the bottom? They're thinking about it. Put it on the bottom. Okay. Upkeep, say go. We have no 2-drop, which is not to be unexpected. All right, no more flood, please. We do not need the flood. Omen Speaker is not very threatening. Do we play the Rejuvenator or the Draconic Disciple? Or the Cowl. Wow, well, we have all of the ramp in the world we could ever hope for. I think we play you because you're a better blocker. Oh, cancel. Yeah, that's okay. Well, didn't mean to tap out there. I should have not played Druid. I should have played Draconic Disciple or something else. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a Thopter token. And then you can sacrifice 2 of them to draw a card. How quaint. So, see, because I'm bad, well, they're both green. So actually I couldn't have played 2 things here, but I do have access to 5 mana, so I still can play 2 things. So let's do you 3. And play you out. And now next turn we get to Colossal Dreadmaw on turn 4. Seems good, except they could have a switcheroo again. And I'm frightened of it. Yep, seems pretty decent. It would be a shame if they kill our Disciple. Are they going to do it? No, they're going to play this stupid guy again. And unfortunately, we can't actually do anything about it. Although we don't get hit this turn, so that's reassuring. 6. Now we have to play it because it's really our only way to interact with getting rid of this annoying guy. And we only have 7 mana, and we need 8. And Elvish Rejuvenator will make sure we have 8 next turn. Like, if they have Switcheroo, though, I think we're pretty much going to lose regardless. But I think we Rejuvenator to at least make sure we can get rid of this. Or, well, I guess this guy. Right? I think that makes sense. I think in my head, I'm not making the worst decision possible. Please don't whiff. Oh my goodness, that is so gutting. Oh, so gutting. So gutting. Okay. I mean, we also have access to a 5/5 flyer of our own, so that's something. Maybe they're thinking we have nothing but land. Are they stuck on 4 lands? Is that potentially what's going on? We're taking 5 in the air. Yep. Got Naturalize and Plummets for days as well. Okay. And we draw Hydra. Whew. I think our plan still stands, though. Play you. And then Rabid Bite. This away. And say go. Next turn we slam a monster Hydra. Hope they don't have their 5th land. See them. Yeah. Whew. Swinging in the air. We're taking 4. That's a bummer. Kind of on a bit of a clock here as well. And they're killing our potentially monster flyer. Yeah, that makes sense. I get that. Do we play this out? I think we play Baloth out. We're in a race situation, and they've got 4. So we got like 3 turns to win, so I don't think we can really do it. Yeah, that was a bummer getting rid of that. Do we attack with everything? Because that'll take down to potentially 6, 7, 8. Take them down to 12. We play this out. Like, they could eat the Rejuvenator, but I don't think that's a big deal. Is us going down... Is us taking 1 additional damage and going from 7 next turn to 6 a difference? No. So we will attack with all creatures. See what they want to do block-wise. Yep. Nope. Yep. So they take 7. Okay, and combat main. We play you. And we say go. The reason I didn't play the Hydra is because if they do have Switcheroo, like, we're going to lose. At least if they take Vigilant Baloth, we don't lose. But on the same hand, with them having all this flying and us bottoming 2 of our removal spells, not 2, I guess Basilisk and... Oh my goodness, that hurts. Man, these top decks. This guy has a nice deck, don't get me wrong, but... Wow, do I feel like he is getting a little lucky? No. I don't know what we can draw here. Well, an Electrolyze would definitely get us where we need to be. That is not it. So close to the trophy. Yet so far. Nice. Nice deck, man. I'm done paying for it. Don't flatter me with your hollow words. Begin combat. Yeah, like, I think we actually could have won if we had one more turn. Right? Because they can only chump block so much. Yeah, and like next turn they'd be taking some damages, but it is what it is. Bummer. Well, we fell short of the trophy. At least this time we finally won a couple games, although luck was pretty on our side with those ones. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you in the next draft video. Peace.